Recently, I was watching a content creator that I admire, Sips, play Planet Zoo, a management sim game released in 2019 by Frontier Developments. It was a late-night Twitch stream, and after a short while of the usual streaming stuff, I was completely hooked on what almost felt like an ASMR experience. But it wasn't just Sips' relaxing and sparse narration, or the gentle, soothing background music, or even the late-night digits striking on the clock that made me feel this way. It was because I was completely fixated on the gameplay happening right in front of me. It was creative and logical, simple and complex, but most of all, it was satisfying. This made me wonder, why are these types of games so popular? And why did I, someone who has never even played Planet Zoo before, enjoy it so much? We've all spent countless hours in video games trying to beat a boss or overcome some grandiose challenge, sometimes spending days crawling through dungeons and doing quests just to find something that truly feels special. That journey can last hours, weeks, months, or even years. Collecting gear, new skills, spells, and mounts to overcome a vast challenge or to simply show the rest of the world, or nobody at all, just how far you've come and how much you've been able to achieve. But this felt different. There was no boss to overcome. There was no huge mountain to climb. It was just a man and his ever-growing zoo. Incidentally, what drew me into this style of gameplay was the sheer scale of the task at hand. It was large and formidable, yet never felt out of reach or frightening. You put the time in, and your efforts will be rewarded. Much like watching an artist paint or carefully construct a diorama, it will take however long it takes. And that's okay. There is no countdown, no rush, no need to panic. You can and will spend hours moving fences, creating pavements, tweaking, retweaking, and decorating. Tiny details that you will likely never see again. It's just you and your creation, culminating into an expression of creativity. This is my zoo. This is my city, and I have made it so. There is something undoubtedly satisfying about that. Nurturing something from the ground up, watching it grow, feeling your impact, your creative stamp flowing through every square inch of pixelation. You add a handrail here or a bush over there because it makes sense to do so. That sense of sensibility. Imagining yourself in this world crafted with such care, your dream destination, simulating a life for these NPCs that will never appreciate it in the way that you do. But that's okay. It's not really for them. It's for you. Blessed are those who plant trees under whose shade they will never sit. Arguably, the most important foundation for these types of experiences is an access to the right toolset, carefully crafted to provide exactly what you want and exactly what you need. A freedom of experimentation, simple to learn yet hard to master, and much like any other form of expression, gaining a deeper understanding of the toolset available to you makes the journey all the more rewarding. Most of these games are often designed with a sandbox mode in mind or an access to unlimited resources, encouraging you, the player, to try and try again. No pressure, no stress, no fear of failure. Just you and your freely flowing thoughts as you start to clip objects out of bounds to make them line up perfectly, or make different objects collide in interesting ways, or design the most efficient conveyor belt of machines. It's without a doubt a satisfying thing to do. Combine all of these elements with an aesthetic, a theme, some sound design, and a meditative score, and it leaves you with the perfect playground in which to play. And I like that. So, why do I and others like me enjoy these experiences so much? That yearning to feel satisfied by something that on the surface seems so unimportant, so painstakingly slow, so tedious, yet is still so evidently crafted with love. Having a passion for something, seeing all of someone's hard work finally pay off, is the reason. It's like watching a great film or listening to a great album. All of those moving parts are finally coming together. All of that time put into creating something is almost tangible. It's satisfying. You can feel it, the gratification. It's internal and external, and it glances down into your creativity, into the mastery of your tools, and even inside of you as an individual. It feels like in modern life, it's so much harder to find that sense of satisfaction, whether that's in your job or within your personal life. That burning need to feel like you've made something to be proud of, something that expresses who you are and what you really want, never truly goes away. even during the lowest of moments, you still feel it deep down. That's something that needs to get out and into the world. But sometimes, we need to slow down. And if that thing, that expression is simply making a zoo that you're proud of, even for just one single moment, that's okay. It's yours to express.
Oh man, I can't wait actually. It's gonna be really good. No?